What's going on, guys? My name is Jim, and this is a 14 kill duo Fortnite crown win that I wanted to go ahead and break down the gameplay for, just to show you guys how an elite ranked Fortnite player actually goes ahead and plays a duo game like this. So wanted to at least show you guys kind of, the plays that I make, how I make them, and how you maybe can implement those plays into your own gameplay to have some better success. So first and foremost, we have already gotten the medallion here at Grand Glacier, and we've gone ahead and looted the vault. We did not land here. I'm putting on the screen right now what my actual drop location is. We land over here at Superior Summit and kind of this base camp area that I've highlighted in red. That gives us a couple of good chests, full shields, and some decent guns that we can use to push Grand Glacier later. And we do a combination of either, immediately killing the boss if nobody's here, or kind of camping out and waiting for people to push the vault after they've killed the boss. So it's a really good initial drop point, and gives you some really great loot and some really great opportunity to get some even better loot if you can take Grand Glacier after the fact. So let's skip ahead a little bit and see what we do next here. By the way, quick mention, didn't notice until just now, I already had 2 kills. We did kill 2 people over there at Grand Glacier. So next thing that we do is using our bot. We obviously can see the other bots that are over here at this recon tower. We go ahead, immediately grab the card, and get a storm forecast. This is really important, guys, for a lot of different reasons. Obviously, positioning is a huge deal, but with how powerful the bolt-action sniper rifle is, the Reaper sniper is right now, it's almost impossible to win a game if you've got subpar positioning. If another team has a hill on you, or even is just in a blind spot that you're not aware of, they're going to hit you, break most of your shields, and worst case scenario, just down you before you're even able to fight. This is super important to do in solos, super important to do in duos, trios, squads, every game mode that you can imagine. It's super important to have your positioning tight, and the forecast towers just make that stupid simple. So don't miss that. Okay, coming up here, we have our first big fight. I saw them kind of on the compass shooting early, and then I pulled up on this third party with my car and my teammate here. Wasn't sure if these guys were bots or actual players. I've seen some pretty terrible players, so it's possible they were actually just really bad players. But then as I look at the name tags, I'm like, those are probably just bots. But we do clean this team up pretty well. We use mobility to just kind of inject into the fight early. Not a super impressive fight, but we get 4 kills right here, so that's huge. Okay, this coming here is kind of the moment that things start to take a turn for getting kind of intense. So as you can see, me and my duo are pushing towards center of next zone. We kill this kid that's kind of just camping on the edge of the zone. I think he might have been trying to go for this loot llama here. I don't know if he didn't have ammo or didn't have heals or what his situation was, but he wasn't much of a threat. So we're going to go ahead and push this little castle peninsula is what I call this. It's just this little random, I don't know, fort, castle, fortress, I don't know what you want to call it, right here on this random peninsula. And it gives you really great positioning, especially in a circle like this, where you can use the launch pad to kind of rotate into the middle of the zone. You can use the water to kind of create like a natural head glitch where people have a little bit harder of a time shooting you, in my opinion, if you're in the water. And it's just overall a really great position to be in to kind of secure easy, time kill, I guess I could call it. As the storm shrinks, as the enemies die off, we don't have to fight too many people. We can kind of just let the game come to us. That was definitively a bot, but we go ahead and just kind of play this slow and let the game come to us. But you'll see why that's important coming up in a few seconds here. All right, so there was a duo that pushed us there a second ago that I didn't really include in the gameplay. It's not important. They're kind of bad. They were definitely real players. They weren't bots, but they played poorly. Their positioning was awful. These guys here actually weren't bad. They make some weird plays instead of hitting the zip line to get over to us, which I guess I kind of understand why they did it. They swim across and take this like ultimate low ground, which just puts them in like a funny positioning. I don't know what their play was exactly. They both have crowns, so I'm thinking maybe they just have some egos and they're thinking they can just easy push us for some quick kills. But that's not what's going to happen to them. They're actually going to get wiped out pretty quickly because, as you can see, we've got our bots, we've got our mobility items, we've got drum shotguns and snipers. We just make short work of this guy. My teammate finishes him off, and I'll skip here to the actual kill on the duo because it happens a couple of seconds from now. But this is the kind of fight, just in full transparency, you don't want to be taking if you're these guys. We have high ground, we have positioning, we don't need to move. They have a medallion, we have a medallion, they have crowns. Just a lot of risk and very low reward for these guys. I kind of understand why they did it, but it just doesn't make a ton of sense between my ears, in my opinion. But you'll see why in a second. Okay, so I've been tracking this guy using the bot's like infrared vision for a couple of seconds now. He gets kind of around this corner, so I don't have a good shot on him. So I just kind of mantle up, teammates pushing too. This guy's got no chance to get away. I miss a couple of shots here, which is embarrassing, but I don't like the red dot on the sniper. I personally, like, always prefer the actual sniper scope. I know that some people do prefer the ACOG or even the red dot, which it's totally your prerogative. If you're a good shot with it, you're a good shot with it. But I personally do prefer the full sniper scope. I feel like I just hit more shots with it. It feels more natural to me. I don't know. Totally, again, your deal, but that's my opinion. I go ahead, I hit the launch pad here. I kind of know what he's trying to do. He's trying to rotate out of zone just to kind of stay away from us. But he's got nowhere to go. He's got to push at least towards this little, like, structure that I get on here. But he's got no chance. The gold SMG, really the burst gold SMG, behaves as a full-blown assault rifle. You can take people down at crazy ranges with that thing. It gets me a second medallion here, and we're now in really great position to go ahead and just dub this game up. So we're going to cut to the end here. The last 2 kills are the final 2 kills of the game. Okay, so super random clip here. There's no kills in it. There's actually nothing of any note at all, except I miss a couple of snipes. I do hit 1 body shot, but otherwise this is a pretty bad sequence here. But I'm showing you this because I want you to see kind of how my mentality is when I'm playing a duo game mode like this. Obviously, I want an actual sniper scope. You'll see why in a few minutes. But my main thing always, when I have a 12 kill game like this, when I have a double-digit kill game like this, I'm not trying for more frags, you know? I have a crown, I've got multiple medallions, I have gold guns, I have plenty of heals, I have mobility. I don't need more kills. Again, if you're playing ranked and you're at a low rank and you know that getting kills is going to help you grind the ranks faster, by all means, go out and frag. You know, if that's how you have fun, again, go out and frag. I don't care. I'm not going to hold you on it. But for me right now, all I want here is this crown dub. I didn't have a crown when this game started, so this is a very free crown win for me. You know, me and my homie here, he had a crown to start the game. He'd just come off a win. This is going to be a big win for us. All I have to do is play the delay game, wait for these other 2 guys to fight, and it creates a much easier engagement for me. If you watch kind of moving forward here what happens, we wait on this island until like the last possible minute. The other 2 guys are forced to fight, or the other 2 squads rather, are forced to fight. We have plenty of heals, and we literally are able to glide into the most perfect positioning ever, and it's pretty much an instant dub. Like, there's nobody that can even contest us because we play this so perfectly. Like, there's really nothing that can be done if you're the other duo here. So watch, we're gonna hit this glider. We know where zone is. We've done the recon tower. Everything I've talked about in this video is all about getting the dub. It's all about positioning. Bang, there goes the other duo, and we're gonna float just down to the left. I ping the other enemies. They have to run to zone to compete with us, and they know where we are. We have medallions. You know, it's not like they aren't able to tell where we are, and it's not like they're not able to, you know, have a chance to outposition us. We just are preemptively moving in such a way that they don't have any kind of a chance. So look at this positioning we take. We're inside of zone, and they have to push us to get to next zone. So this is as easy as it gets in terms of a win. So we're going to cut to the final fight here. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. They just had no chance. All right, so not much of a cut because there isn't too much to cut. I apologize for even saying that, but look what I do here. So again, I know where Storm's going. I know where they have to go. I have every advantage here. Watch what the bot does here. Watch how this ping, again, I probably would have gotten this kill without the ping because I have pretty much, you know, perfect positioning here. But he pings him. I have a perfect headshot, and now I know I have the best gun in the game in this gold burst SMG, in my opinion. I'm just taking this fight. This will be my 14th kill. That means I'll have gotten every single kill the entire game. My duo didn't get any kills. And it's an instant gritty for the crown win. So if you're trying to get more dubs like this, maybe delay your gameplay a little bit more. Play for positioning, try to get more recon towers, work on your drops. You'll have more success. Thanks for watching.